Hello everybody, thanks for stopping back by Wild Bird Creative. Have another quick project here. I've got a sheet from A Christmas Carol, a very old copy, and I'm going to start with that as my base. Now this isn't going to be necessarily a no-mess project, but nor is it going to be one where you have an awful lot of cleanup at the end. So, okay. Let's get this right on here. This is such delicate paper because it is so old, but it's got that great patina to it. I love to go to book sales and see if they have a dollar bin or a 50-cent bin of damaged books. I don't grab the moldy ones, but you know, the ones that have sat too long in somebody's attic. Those are the ones you're looking for. Okay, there we go. A Christmas Carol. Now this will be the messy part, because I'm going to use my gel plate and just get a little bit of color on it. Not a lot, because you don't really need too much. Hope there's going to be something in here that I can actually get out. There we go. Let me spread him down here too. There's a little bit more than I expected. Okay. Now I'm just going to mix these a little bit. I want a very wintry feel to them. There we go. Let me lay that aside. Here is my stencil. I think it's a Crafter's Workshop. I've had it so long I don't even know anymore. I'm going to lay that down, and I'm going to grab a piece of paper, and I'm only interested in just the area where the stencil is. Let's see. There we go. Now, let me use my scissors and just lift this up. Take it over here, lay it right down over the top. And I will use my water bottle because it is right here. I don't want to use my brayer. And what I get is a nice wintry sky feel. Something very delicate that still lets the text show through. Now I do have this great background here. So let's just get a piece of copy paper and let's just clean this up this way. And I'll grab another sheet and just clean my brayer off too while I'm pressing that down. Just gets most of it off. I'll still have to soak that. But now I've got an additional wintry background that I can use for something else. Pop them over on my drying rack, set my plate aside, and come back to this. Now, I had already cut out a tree from a background that I had taken another stencil and cleaned it off. It's nothing fancy, it's just a piece of scrapbook paper with some gold on it. Actually I do want it like that. Right about there. I've got a little trunk here that again I just cut out of a scrap. Just tuck that underneath. And then I took some of my Tim Holtz tissue paper. And that's going to go right there. A piece for the top. There we go. Super simple tree, nice wintry background. Now comes a little bit of a messy part. I have taken a paper punch and punched out just some circles, and they're just going to be Christmas ornaments. That's all. Again, nothing fancy. If you have scraps, you can make this project. It really doesn't take very much. The messy part is trying to get the little bits and pieces picked up. So here we go. I've got an orange one. See, that's what I mean. They stick, they fight ya. Let's see, what other colors do I have? Another red one. Let's put a red one down here. I've got a little paper piercing tool here that's perfect for picking these up when they decide they want to stay on the glue stick. Now what is nice with the glue stick is because they don't dry immediately, you've got some time to move them around. So if you don't like the placement, you can scooch them until you do. Gotta be careful though, because your fingers do get super sticky in this project. Oh, I've got another purple one here stuck to the side. Let's put a purple one down at the bottom and an orange one there and another blue one. There, very, very simple. Let me wipe my hands off quickly. Now what I'm going to add next, I'm not sure, but I think I'm going to use one of these security envelopes and just add a few snowflakes here and there. And what's nice is I can use the white side or the decorative side. I think I'll just do maybe 3. Just for a little bit of contrast against that winter sky Good thing I've got my little tool here. And one more. Now this by no means is the fanciest project that I have made this season, but I wanted to do something fun. Something that just captured the season, was very, very simple. There we go. The last thing I think I'm going to do is just take a scrap of tissue paper and put it along the bottom. Let's see where that tree trunk is. Make sure that I'm going to put it on the side. I want to put the glue stick on the waxy side because it glides on a little bit better. So there we go. Let's pull that over a little bit more. There. Flip it over. Trim off the excess. Whoops. Everything has glue on it. I need to take my tools and give them a good cleaning. Now, one thing that's really nice about this, when you use old book pages, is they absorb the paint so quickly that there is almost no drying time. You can pretty much go right to working on them without worry. Okay, let's take my art crayons, add a little bit of that light purple, give it a rub so that it blends in nicely, then take the charcoal color and come right along the edge, just giving it a little bit more of a frame. Again, I'm not going heavy-handed on this because I don't want it to overwhelm the design. And then just blend it, whoops, right on in. And there we go. Oh, Christmas tree. Super quick, super easy. Paper punch, glue stick, old book page. This is I don't know who this is by. Success stamp of a snowflake. Tim Holtz tissue paper. You could use gift paper. You can make this so many ways to make it your own. Thanks for stopping by. Wild Bird Creative.